What's happening, YouTube? Fucking get it. Stay. Okay. Make sure I buy me this fucking stand. Light blue, but I don't like that light. Fucking mosquitoes beat my ass on the other side. Let me go on this side. I don't like that light in the back. Oh man, my stomach feels funny. I just had me some salmon earlier. Just drink that water. I feel like my stomach empty. It might stay, it might slide. What's the vibes, YouTube? I'm cooling outside, just cooling. Just cooling. Oh. Just cooling. Stepped outside, nice outside. Nice and calm out here in the city. Nice and calm. Around the way, a couple blocks down, they got a few clubs, bars and lounges and stuff. I hear that's packed. I see a lot of girls outside. I was walking around, I saw that. So the girls is outside, and then sometimes I can hear them outside my window. The girls outside chilling, walking around, you know what I'm saying, going to the clubs, looking cute. It's nice out too, so it's kind of cool. You ain't gonna worry about too much. Probably fall probably gonna come early. Had a nice day today. Chill, meditate. You know what I'm saying? I washed some of my clothes today. Iron them up. One thing about me, I iron my shirts up once I wash them. Iron them up real good. I spoke with one of my friends from up here, business partners, associates. One of my partners, he came, hollered at me. Came downstairs. I think he was going out. He just came from a spot going to another spot. But the spot by me, the line was too long, so not even about the line, because they knew he was one of his friends was a promoter, so he went to speak with the promoter that was at the club that had the long line. But I don't know, they weren't talking right, so they left. But it's a lot of pretty girls out tonight, though. A lot of girls, and I'm all cool, though. Just cool and think of a master plan. New York is calm. You see a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Damn, that person walking with a bike. It's like they probably drunk. They're crying away. That'd be screwed. Yeah, alright. What's happening? Circus, CYRUS. I ain't want to say your name wrong. BRRT. UD, what's happening? And Delia 2433, what's good? I'm outside cooling this Brooklyn day. Brooklyn night. One of my friends called me downstairs. I want to go holler at him. Talk to him about 20-30 minutes. And I just walked around the block a little bit. It's nice outside. Nice and cool. Yo, I seen on the news today and yesterday, the U.S. debt is $40 trillion. Like $40 trillion? That's a lot of money, man. I can, like, 40 trillion with a T. And they was saying ever since the 90s, it went up. It was moving at 93,000 per second. Like, it keep going up. Like, it's crazy. That shit is out of control. 40 trillion. Like, what does that really mean? If we $40 trillion, the US is $40 trillion in debt, that means we all in debt. Man, I don't know what that means, but that means something bad though. That means all this shit is we shouldn't be paying for nothing. The average person, I don't know. This shit crazy, bro. I watch a little bit of the news and try to watch the money markets and stuff. I used to be in the day trading, but I try to get the money to afford it, to invest and to learn, because it costs money to learn and invest and take care of yourself in New York. So I kind of put it on hold, but I still be watching the markets every now and then. And I watched the news, and it was like the U.S. is in $40 trillion in debt, and the lady, the news reporter, was asking the guy, so what do you think is the solution for us getting out of that? And he stuttered for a minute. I forgot what he said, but I kind of recorded for a little bit. But that make you think: $40 trillion in debt. We ain't gonna never get out of that. And they printing the money. None of this shit don't make sense. The whole system and all that shit don't make no sense if you really think about it. Like I scanned across. I might watch that tonight since I was thinking about it. I scanned across a movie that said Federal Reserve, something about a Federal Reserve from making money out of nothing. I need to watch that shit. Cause I've seen a lot of videos about the Federal Reserve or how it was created, how they make money out of thin air. It costs 12 cents to print $100 bill. Just about the whole fraction reserve and the banking system. It's deep when you think about it. Like, they print the money, but they pay us taxes. But taxes really is the interest. The taxes that we paying is really the interest on the money that they borrow from the Federal Reserve. Like, this shit crazy, bro. So I might watch that movie tonight. Another thing I seen on the news was robots. They got robots. They had robots Olympics. So they had robots playing soccer. They had robots playing tennis. They had robots boxing. And they had robots running track. Like, for real, like really running track. At least like 100, at least like, I say, yeah, about 100 of them. Yeah, about 100 of them. I'm talking about running around the track. Like, dang. And Elon Musk say by, I I think, what is it, 2026? By 2030, 2032, something like that. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 31. Yes, by 2032, we'll have more robots than humans on Earth, he said. That's crazy. So most people, they should take away the jobs in a good way and pay the people in another way, or make it where we don't have to even work for certain stuff, like get food, shelter, certain stuff that we need. Like, I be thinking about it. Just imagine like we had everything we need in life, and we just focus on making the world a better place instead of waking up, going to doing pointless shit. We should be focusing on something important. Yeah, we should be focused on something important, man. Cause I be thinking about it. $40 trillion in debt, and we paying taxes on everything. Things still going up. Why? Like, something need to happen. Like, this shit don't make no sense. Like, if you really think about it, and you can tell that's why they try to keep us distracted, so we won't think about it, cause we'll start questioning everything. And one thing I learned in life: if something don't feel right, something don't sound right, if somebody telling you something that don't sound right, if you just ask them a question and watch their body language and just listen to what they say to the question that you ask, you will find out if they full of shit, or if they telling the truth, or if they telling a lie, or you'll find out if you need to get the fuck up out of there, because when something don't seem right, we question it. And if they're explaining it make sense, okay, cool. If they got a problem with explaining it, that's a red flag. If they get an attitude while explaining, that's a red flag also. So yeah, man. Yeah, hope that name. Do I feel something? Okay, do it like that. Yeah, got something for the ass now. Motherfucking mosquito, boy. That shit ain't no joke. Yeah, man. $40 trillion in debt. The U.S. is $40 trillion in debt. You talking about? Man, that's a lot. You got robots. Man, that shit crazy. The world, that shit. Man, this shit getting. Mm, mm. Yeah, but I seen that. I was like, damn, cause a while ago I seen the number and it was out of control, out of this world. Like how much look at my guy, how much is in him? Like how much the U.S. is in debt, and we like, damn, we printing the money. They printing the money. They charging us for tax. Everything steady going high. Like none of that shit don't make sense if you think about it. Everybody complaining about bills. Everybody saying everything too high. I wonder what the fuck is gonna happen. Something have to happen if you think about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? People need things that they need, and people, it's a lot of people that got more than enough, and it's a lot of people that don't got enough. Like it should be close to even. Not even if it ain't even, or even if it ain't close to even. The people that really got it, they should really give to the people that don't got it, and make a way for the people that don't got it, and teach, man. I feel like we should be teaching everybody the sauce, bro. Like people that know how to make some bread, they need to be teaching the people that don't, like to help each other, bro. We probably could get out of debt if we put our shit together, man. We work together, man. Man, man, we can do a lot of stuff, but shit, I don't know. Feel good out here, man. I love New York. What it is, August? What we got going on? August. Damn, man. I don't know. I might not even be working, man. It's crazy that if you tell the truth, um, your money might be cut short. But I can't, like, I had a like, I was about to say a conversation. I was texting the lady that I work for, and one morning, which is like, I forgot what morning it was. It probably was like a Friday. I think it was a Friday. Friday morning, she texted me and said, "Good morning." First of all, when she texts me, she supposed to been and called me a while ago. We supposed to talk about this, and I think I been and text her before and she ain't respond back. Like one thing I know about women, when you tell them a in detail message, or if you ask a person, or even if a girl, if you ask them 3 questions, they ain't gonna answer but one. They probably won't answer none. They won't even respond to the question. They'll just say what they want to say. So she texted me and said, "Good morning." She was like, um, "I'm sorry that you didn't get paid on time. I see there is an error. You supposed to get paid a certain this amount, but it was supposed to be lower. It ain't number $400. It really supposed to be 6, 5, but the shit was 4." And I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm thinking, all right, it's late, not nothing, because my check, all my money always be late, and over time throughout every 2 3 months, I'm telling her my shit late. It's not the right amount of money. So the lady, she was like, it's an error. You won't get it on time. Let me know when you get it. So I was just like, man, I ain't even texting back. You know what I'm saying? Because I keep having the same problem. Like when you keep having the same problem and you let the person know that's in charge, you are having this problem and they don't do nothing about it. Like you get the memo, and the memo is you don't want to help me. You're not taking the time to help me, so I have to help myself. Or they just don't even worry about it. So I got to the point where I wasn't even gonna worry about it, right? So she texted me that and said, "Yo, check gonna be late. It's the lower amount, whatever." So I ain't even text back. Then when she said it's gonna hit today. Man, 5 o'clock, after 5 o'clock came, I said, damn, I ain't hit it. It ain't hit. She lied. Then the next day, sometime it might hit on a Saturday or Sunday. So the next day, Saturday, that motherfucker still ain't hit all day long. Sunday, that shit ain't hit. Man, Monday, bro, it was Monday after 5 o'clock, dog. That motherfucker still ain't hit. So I text her back, and it was like, I didn't get paid after 4 days being late. First of all, it's not the right amount of money, and you didn't, because we agreed for her to pay me more for me having to travel so far to go to the extra work sites, the extra visits. So once I told her like the truth, and my truth, I said like it's the same problem. I already just accept that um that you really ain't gonna help me, and you just want to do what you want to do and control. Like, I forgot exactly what I said, but I was like, I told her the truth. I ain't saying disrespectful. I made sure I reread it and made sure I ain't saying disrespectful. So when I text her back, she ain't had text me back the first time. And then after them 4 days passed by, when I didn't get the money on Friday, that was the next business day. I didn't get that motherfucker on Saturday or Sunday, because one time that motherfucker hit on Saturday or Sunday. Damn, them mosquitoes crawling up my motherfucking jacket. So I was like, damn, that shit ain't hit Saturday or Sunday. So Monday came after 5 o'clock. That shit still ain't hit. So that's when I text her. And then um I think later she wanted to text me, or she texted me later, then she told me, let's talk. And then I realized that the last conversation I had with her, I told her in detail my concerns, my problems. Like, like this is the amount I'm not getting the amount I'm supposed to get paid. Something going on. And then I told her like I'm gonna have to, like, I gotta pay to go get the money. And sometimes I don't even have the money to go to get the money. So she agreed to pay me more money, right? But once I got my check, it wasn't on my check. And then I worked, right? And then I'm only getting paid 2 weeks, right? And then I worked, right? And then the shit went on my check the next time. So I'm like, damn, she must ain't gonna pay me. So not only did she lie, didn't keep her word, like she didn't pay me for the travel. Like I gotta go far, which is cool. So I told her it ain't even work. I ain't even worrying about it because I need the money, and I hate to be in this situation where I need the bread. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta quit right now. I gotta pay motherfucking rent. So, and then I been told like, God damn, bitch, let me at least make enough money to pay rent, because I only go for a couple hours. But then she ain't even told me that beginning of the work, like I'm gonna be only working like a couple hours, which is cool. But if I'm only working a couple hours, you still gotta pay me for the day and for the job and what the job is worth, and for my experiences. And it's in the fashion, and I'm styling and shit. So um when I think she texted back a little later and was like, we need to talk. But I realized from my last conversation, like I was saying, she didn't keep her word. um she only listened to talk. She don't listen to take in what you're saying and respond to what you're saying. She listened to talk. So I realized she controlling. So I like, ain't no need to talk to her, because ain't nothing to talk about. I got the same problem I already told you. And you wrong. So what the fuck I'm calling you for? So she said call her or whatever or whatever. So I ain't call her. So then she gonna tell me what she wanna tell me. So I noticed, damn. So I pay attention very well. So I'm like, damn. If she see that I'm not answering the phone and I didn't call her, and she, out of all things to say to me, why would she tell me what she told me, and why would she say what she wanted to say instead of addressing the problem and my concerns and my questions that I asked why? So I realized from dealing with so many girls in my life, that girls are controlling. Like I realized a girl in power, she the CEO, a girl in power, she sound like she beautiful, she sound like she cute, attractive, whatever. I know she gotta be to be in power. And she got time and money, so I know she don't give a fuck about people. Cause one thing about pretty girls, they don't give a damn about you. But you ain't gonna treat me like that. Even if you really gonna treat me like that, you ain't gonna play in my face with saying you sorry. Bitch, you ain't sorry. How the fuck you sorry? I don't even think she said she's sorry. She might have said she apologized, but that can't be true because this happened every so often and you lied. And then at the beginning of the year, she was like, okay, we switching our server to such and such so we won't have this problem again. I've been having the same fucking problem since I started, and I didn't get paid 1 week. It took me 3 weeks when they were switching the server over. You know what I'm saying? But and then she steady calling me. I'm like, why she keep calling me? Ain't nothing to talk about. Send that bread. When somebody owe you money, ain't nothing to talk about. You know you owe me bread. Send the money. But I got a feeling she ain't gonna give me no more visits. Watch. If she don't give me no more visits, bro, um, yeah, I might fuck around and drink that shit. No, my stupid ass. If she don't give me no more visits, that means she in her feelings. And I ain't even did nothing wrong, cause every time I text her, I told her like, I really love the job. Not only do I really love the job, the customers love it, love me, and they love my work, they love my style. Because even if a person don't buy, they gonna try my shirt on what I picked out. Even if they just looking, they gonna rub it and touch it and ask me questions and shit. And then they compliment me on my outfit, and then they ask me where I get stuff from. So I be educating and all while I be at the job. So it's some good perks. But it's gotta be worth it. And it's New York, man. How you feel comfortable paying somebody for 2 hours for $25? What you want me to make? $50, $40 a day? Man, it take about $150 to move out of New York to get where you going. Then this motherfucker got the audacity to tell me to send her the receipts of how much it costs. Like, what, you don't believe me? It's not like you can do your own math for how much it costs to get to work. It'll take me an hour and some change to get to work and back. You do the math if you gotta drive. No matter where you at, if you gotta drive a car 20 minutes, you know the average price, gas price, and how much the person uh, should get for taking you. If it take you 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you know what I'm saying? I'm around the Ubers enough to know. So for her to be like, she the CEO and she gotta explain to the accountant where money coming from. And then I asked her, I said to diffuse all that, just raise the pay. That's all you gotta do. You know what she said? She said no. So I like, oh, okay, cool. So how much? She asked me how much do I want. I said at least 40. I said at least $50, $60 an hour. You know what I'm saying? She said, oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm not doing that. So what you think? That motherfucker say 26. So that number right there just told me that she just said a business response, because that's just $1 over what I'm making. 25, you gonna pay me 26? That was so disrespectful. So I realized her character. One thing about me, I learn a person's character. I watch them and I learn their character. So I learned that she disrespectful and she don't care about you. Like why? And I'm my mom like, why would you want to pay somebody that low amount of money? Period. That don't even that. First of all, that's a red flag right there. You supposed to pay somebody what it worth. But I mean, I don't know. Everybody ain't like that. So the whole time I was working, I known I was getting paid what I'm not worth. But I'm working, doing visits, and the money that I'm supposed to make not even showing up. So forget the fact that I ain't making what I'm supposed to make. Another thing is I ain't even getting the money on time, and I ain't even making what I'm supposed to make. And you ain't even paying me the money to go there. But you want to call me? You know the problem. You ain't gotta call me. You just fix the problem. You know the problem. And then one thing about me, when I text, I explain to her in details what's the problem, what's wrong. I write the question out, and I kind of organize the message to the point where you can understand it. But it seems like she still don't motherfucking get it. She don't want to get it. That's what it is. Her ass don't want to get it. So I'm like, all right, okay, cool, okay. So I got a feeling, but she ain't gonna give me no more visits. She might. I did the job like I was supposed to. I do the right thing. You ain't doing the right thing. That's all that is. You ain't doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right because I try to make it count with the bread. You know what I'm saying? Paying to see Charleston White, going to fly to see him. I did an interview in Dallas. Um, I flew to see him in February, Valentine's Day, in South Carolina, but I didn't get to speak to him and talk to him. Um, in South Carolina. You know. So and then I paid to see him in June, and the show was canceled. And then Gangsta called me the day after when they was going to the next show, and I talked to Unc for like a few seconds, and he said he's gonna pay to me to go to the next show. You know what I'm saying? But I should say Unc, so I get you send me your information. I should have told him take my number and text me that. No, I should have asked him for his number, but I thought he was gonna give it to me or whatever. But I wasn't worrying about nothing 'cause I knew I was gonna see him. But um, it ain't work out. He must have forgot. He had a lot going on. I think I know that what it is. He got shot at, house broken in right after that, and then later on after that, him and Dewberry got into it, and then they mentioned my situation on Say Cheese. Dewberry mentioned the situation on Say Cheese, and Charleston mentioned it on a live a couple times. He mentioned it with Hellcat. I text Hellcat, I'm like, yo, Hellcat. Well, not texted, but I wrote on Instagram, like, yo, I'm Vince or whatever. And I was like, I'm the guy that y'all were talking about on the interview. I said, tell Charleston to watch my interview with Gangsta. Tell him to watch my videos because I explained the situation and talk about him on Gangsta Podcast. Tell him to watch it. But she said okay, but I don't know if she ain't said it. But so I ain't holla at Unc since. But Unc mentioned me on the Chill Show. He mentioned the same situation on the Chill Show and 2 times on the live. And Dewberry mentioned me too. So that 4 times. So that's a good thing that he know about me, but he don't really know me. So now I'm gonna try to take the initiative to go see him again um, next month and shit. I'm gonna try to see Uncle again and shit. Yeah, I fuck with Uncle, man. Trying to make me some money, man. I gotta make some moves. Gotta make some money to try. Cause shit getting high and higher. The gap for opportunity is closing. You gotta learn AI. You gotta learn all this shit by yourself. Uh, Find somebody that know how to do it. Don't say you looking for business partners and associates, business partners and business associates. So man, I want to do business with him. I want to show him my talents and my value and let him know I got what it takes. They go on an interview tour, interview runs, and be with him. Yeah, let me show you my value and damn, let me get in where I fit in, man. Be your stylist, personal assistant, do something, travel with you, you know what I'm saying? Make sure the flights is booked, all that shit. And work with them. Interviews and all that shit, 20 versus 1, documentary, all that, write a book, all that, movies, everything. Want to make money off this shit talking. Hell yeah. And then I seen where they saying in February they're gonna start making it be double. Cause I'm already half. I got like 200 and something subscribers. So make sure y'all subscribe, man, because I'm gonna try to get to 500 before February. Because February of next year they said they gonna double it. They gonna be more. Yeah, man. He said wide headphones in 2026. Damn. Yeah, bro. I done dropped them shit so many times. I done had at least 6 pair of earbuds. Like I had them when they first came out. You know what I'm saying? And now these better because I hate the wire. I ain't gonna lie. I hate the fucking wire, but they dependable. And I didn't have an extra money to go spend that. That's another reason. And matter of fact, the day I was thinking like it's about time to get them fucking wireless earbuds. I did say that, I ain't gonna lie. But, you thug it out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life as a man, you in the thug it out stage. You know what I'm saying? You wear the same clothes every day. Wash them. Be fresh. Take a shower, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out. You might not eat what you want to eat. Gotta drink water and shit. The fuck? Oh, that's somebody over there. So sometimes that's what you gotta do, man. And I'm in the thugger stage, like nigga, trying to make it work. I'm trying to make bread instead of losing bread, but not really losing though. It's just it just ain't popped yet. I feel like, cause a nigga investing like a motherfucker, investing in yourself, investing in your craft. So as long as I feel like I'm doing the right thing and the right thing with your money, it'll work out. Even if you ain't got enough, as long as you do what you, long as if you ain't making enough and you ain't got enough, as long as you do the right thing with the little bit that you do got, I feel like the Lord will bless you with more. You got to take care of the little bit that you got for Him to bless you with more. So I feel like that's the stage, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure I can handle it, because you want to be able to handle the little bit you got going on to get more and handle the pressure that you're going through. Yeah. So man, it's crazy how you tell the truth, man. You might lose your job, might lose your pay. And then I wasn't even saying nothing. Like I was like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna even worry about it. I'ma just take what I told her. I said I'ma just take whatever you give me, and just I said I'ma take whatever you give me until I find a better opportunity. So it wasn't no problem, but I don't know, because when you need the money, you can't really argue about how low somebody paying you, because if you don't like it, you can respectfully, quietly leave. So if you can't leave, you might as well shut the fuck up. But the fact that she tried to make it seem like she was caring and supportive and she trying to help me, I kind of told her the truth. Like, if you want to help me, you keep your word and pay me what you owe me and pay me on time and pay the right amount and pay me extra for going. Cause I learned, even if I go to Long Island, Staten Island, or New Jersey, those are places that's far. It's the same distance if I go in Brooklyn. If I go in Brooklyn and Queens, it take the same amount of time, damn near 2 hours, and don't fuck around and I get lost. Man, I done got lost so many times, and then man, I done spent but good thing I ain't gotta clock in, cause boy, my dumb ass may fall asleep. I done fell asleep a couple times on the bus. I say, damn, bro. Fall asleep on the bus, and then you gotta wait for the bus on the opposite side. That might be 30 minutes. Then you get on whatever. Then you gotta walk. You ain't even know that. Or you gonna come on, man? That shit crazy. Damn. Okay, I'm in it. Okay, I just thought about something I had to do. But yeah, man. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe. We'll go to the store real quick. Yeah, man, niggas just thugging it, man. Trying to make it in out here in New York City, man. Yeah, man. Everything all good with the trash. I don't want to walk all the way over there. I don't want to walk all the way over there. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do until you can do what you wanna do. Feel good out here. It's a little cool. So now we got what, Labor Day? Labor Day next month, September. We had a good summer. After that, you know what I'm saying? Get ready for the cold. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for the cold. Ready for the cold. Yeah, outside with it. Outside with it. A lot of Jews, they be over here. There's a club over here too. Make sure I got what I'm looking for. Gotta take the card out. Watch out for the rats. You gotta watch out just in case you might step in some waste. There's a lot of girls out tonight too. A lot of girls out. A lot of cameras. New York City. Welcome to New York City. Time it's 1:46. I think the club lasts to about 3 or something. I'm about to say 4. Might be 2:30 or something. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, well, it'd be nice apartments, 3 stories high. Damn, should be beautiful. It'd be nice to own something like that. You and your family got the whole building. You know what I'm saying? You and your family own that shit. Yeah. They usually have the Jamaican. Oh shit. I saw that. Man, bro, you gotta be careful, man. They just whipping the fuck out that truck. My man got a helmet on though. Riding a scooter. Man, they about to fuck that nigga up. Yeah. forgot about that. Boy came downstairs, gave me some bud. I ain't even had to buy no bud. I meant to come downstairs and go to the ATM and buy the bud. But shit, since he came and gave me the bud, I told him I got to scratch. I can still go to the ATM. Keep the money. Keep the money. Keep the money. J money.
I just picked it up because it was funny, and then
J money. Ferdinand. Say what your name, J money. Ferdinand. I'm doing that thing. Shit, that motherfucker about to piss. Go somewhere else down the street. Shit, rank is a motherfucker. I'm around here. You gotta watch your step. The rats be around this bitch. Motherfucker pissing and shit. New York City for you, man. Always watch your back. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I walk on this side, then walk on that side, and walk in the middle of the road. Just to be safe. And I walk fast. You know what I'm saying? Walk steady. You walk steady like you going somewhere, motherfuckers won't bother you. Type shit. They won't ask you for no lighter, no directions or nothing. I don't know shit, don't ask me shit. And another thing, you got to keep the motherfucking headphones so people won't ask you nothing. You know what I'm saying? I got my headphones in, don't even ask me nothing. I can't even hear you. I ain't even about to press pause or nothing on my shit. I ain't had my shit plugged in. That's what I like about them wireless. You can keep them motherfuckers in. That's a good day today. I took it easy. Had me some fish. I had two pieces of fish. I'm about to go eat the next piece now. Two nice pieces of salmon with some sweet peas and some casserole bread, croissant bread. I'm talking about croissant bread with the croissant bread. But I got the loaf from Whole Foods, but Whole Foods ain't had the fish I wanted. It was sold out. They were sold out in the city on, I think on 59th, Columbus Circle, and on 42nd. I walked from Columbus Circle all the way to 42nd. Yeah. Shit, we'll get to it in the morning. We'll go live in the morning. I'll send tomorrow, Monday morning. Get to it early. Make sure I like shit, comment,